Der größte Vorteil von Censhare ist,
The greatest advantage of Censhare is the fact that we have an incredible wealth of functionalities to offer. This means, starting with media asset management, our entire editorial system, which also includes a complete translation management solution. We have bundled a tremendous amount of functionalities into an all-in-one system. And the SaaS concept gives me the option of using only those parts of the software specifically tailored to products that I really need in order to handle a given project. So this is no longer about software sales and software utilization, but really more about getting actual projects done. What this means is that our customers are often involved in handling projects assigned to them by their customers. So they're working on annual reports, for example, or employee magazines or microsites. They are just working on these specific individual projects, and sometimes they may not even know the actual project duration. It could be 12 months or maybe 24 months. So this is no longer about selling software, but about providing service for given tasks and projects.
The advantage of SaaS solutions for end customers is that these end users can simply dispense with in-house IT systems and are relieved of the costs for system care and all the infrastructure investments. Users simply rent a solution from us, a complete solution including system operations, maintenance and all the updates. And they can forget about all the usual concerns and requirements that are normally involved. Users benefit from a genuine carefree package.
Well, the target group basically consists of all types of service providers. Usually we are dealing with agencies acting as media services providers, but this could also involve marketing or communication departments within companies that are tasked with certain jobs for a given period of time and do not want to have software specifically installed for these assignments. There are agencies such as Publicis, for example, that use the system, or take V&Co as a media services provider. And then there are customers tied in such as Carl Zeiss, Deutsche Bank, or Royal Bank of Scotland, and various other corporations, or say typical middle-class companies like ZF Friedrichshafen, for example. We're looking at a range here that extends through the entire value creation chain in the communication area.
As a communication agency, we perceive our role as providing the financial sector with communication products and services tailored precisely to requirements. We need to find solutions that enable communication that is exactly in line with the customer requirements and the given budget. With the Censhare SaaS system, we have found an ideal solution, enabling us to produce customer magazines issued via iPads and apps, and naturally also via print media.
The Freiburg location offers us the ideal preconditions for operating our SaaS solutions. We have highly qualified experts in place, a leading-edge computer center infrastructure, and we also have a very competent partner in Continuum AG, the operator of our computer center. Here is a simplified illustration of the Censhare shared infrastructure that is also used to operate the SaaS solution. In the area below, we have the components housed at the computer center. As you can see, all of the components and all of the modules are redundant in design. Here, in the upper area, the database server could take over all of the services provided by the application server in the event of a failure of the application server. Should the database server happen to fail, the application server would take over all the relevant services. All of the data are initially stored here on this RAID Storage 1, which is also redundant in design, and in parallel, the data are also stored on the RAID Storage 2. This means here too, in the case of a complete failure of storage, the second storage could take over the tasks of the first storage. In addition, all of the data are backed up on this third storage on a daily basis, which means that even in the event of a complete failure of both systems, all of the data will still be at hand.